Okay, trained men, here's a quick update of what I've been working on. I did this country store down in this corner, did some landscaping, made a parking lot here, and put this old car alongside the building. Did some weeds. Put a ditch over here, which makes a break between the country store and the transfer warehouse. I have on my blog some information on how I did this surface. This is actually smooth it with asphalt paint, and where the trucks are parked, I did a concrete base made out of scale concrete from Scenic Express. It's another material. K-line transformer, some telephone poles. Not sure if I can get over here for you to see this side. It's a pretty good reach. And these are yard lights. They're Lionel yard lights. They come in a 3-pack. They look pretty nice at night. And then my billiards hall beside the ice cream shop. I don't know if you can see here, I made this picnic table out of some balsa wood and stained it. Took about 20 minutes. Cut it up with an X-Acto knife and put it there for the people who were at the ice cream shop. And then I just did place some cars around in town here. Not a lot has been done there recently. I did some more landscaping around the trailer scene, and I actually gave the dude that lives there a way to get to his house from the road. He finally has a road. So that came out pretty good. I just put up a scenic backdrop temporarily there. Here's something I've been working on. It's going to take a little imagination for you to understand what I did. But where this leftmost building is, there was a small empty spot there on the layout, and it was not wide enough for a regular MTH building to fit. And I looked around and I found this really nice weathered detailed building from Woodland Scenics. And I made a base for it out of a couple layers of black foam core, and I painted it neutral gray to make it like concrete, and made a little curb there, and then filled in beside it with my standard landscaping material. And then I ended up, my road through town actually came down here and ended right in front of Edie Gourmet's, and it didn't look right. So what I did was I thought about it for a while, and I decided to make this road continue over. So it's going to come over top of this track, and then I guess I got to move this yard stuff and over this track, and then eventually just out to the edge of the layout. It'll just end here somewhere, straight across. But I put some pieces of foam, styrofoam underneath there, and then made the road again out of foam core and bent it up there and hot glued it down, filled it in with foam putty on the edges, and then just painted everything up my normal way that I do the roads. So that came out pretty cool, and it just is adjacent to my little town scene here. I'll put some flowers or something in there. Then I just landscaped around there, around the other side of the building if I can reach for you to see. It's a really neat building, has the dumpster. All those things came with it. I cut that little crate off the other side and glued it on there and put that fence back there just to make it a little more realistic. Here's the side of the Woodland Scenics building, and then I'll come around the back and show you the rest of that. And this is some other stuff I did over the last couple months, just in the yard area here. I did some landscaping. Sorry about the shaky video. I'm trying not to bump things and step over top of some things on the floor here. I put up these yard lights and wired them in. They really look nice at night. I don't know exactly where to locate them as far as prototypically, but I just put them where they lit the scenes up really well at night. And 3 of them overlook the yard area, so it works really well. There's another one way over on the other side of the layout, which is not really done yet. Right here. And that'll overlook my milk unloading area, which brings us back through to the country store, the front side of the country store that I showed before. And the warehouse. And the ice cream shop. And over there you can see my makeshift background for my trailer scene. I just mounted a background onto a piece of foam core and temporarily clamped it to the layout for when I'm taking pictures. I guess now that I'm in here, I'll show you maybe some shots. I can't see if you can see what's down in town here. Fly over. I have no idea. I can't see the screen, but maybe it'll come out okay for you to get an idea of what's going on. Here I just wanted to give you a closer view of some of the details that I put in the transfer warehouse. Real quick, I just want to give you guys a quick overview of the layout. It's a mess here in certain spots because I'm working on it. I'm standing on a chair here. Hopefully I can give you an overview. It's a 12 by 12 with the center cut out so I can get in there for access. I've had some requests to show the overall layout. It's not that big. I just work on it a little at a time to have some fun. So up there on the upper right is where the mobile home scene is. And then the town is here in the center. And way over there is the transfer warehouse and the ice cream shop and the road which leads out of town down there. Here are the detailed buildings in the center. And some of my facilities here. and then down to the yard, the mountain on the far end. And then coming up into here, this is just my control panel. I run Legacy and MTH DCS. The controller's not there right now. Some people have asked what this yellow button is here. It, of course, is a wire nut, electrical wire nut. But anyway, it goes to a power on-off switch for a computer power supply, which is somewhere over here. Let me see if I can turn the light on for you guys. There we go. And I wired this up to give me pretty much 12 volts for all of my lights on the layout. Gives me enough power to run all the lights for the houses and the accessories. Here's my obligatory lineup of ground cover foams and dirt and ballasts, clump foliage, glue, and utensils. I just wanted to show you these little tufts of grass here, these little prairie tufts. They just come on a card and you use your tweezers and pull them off and glue them down. They look really cool. You can get them at Scenic Express. They're expensive, but they look really nice. They just come in a pack like this, and you just take them off with tweezers and glue them down. Here's my tree building area. These are super trees. Scenic Express sells them, and you have to take and make all these trees and these little weeds and stuff. It sucks. I don't like doing it, but they do come out realistically. They look really nice, but it's not a fun process. Here's something pretty cool I picked up at a train sale recently. It's a K-line scale coil car, and it's really nicely detailed. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that. It's pretty nice. Okay, let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to see in more detail, or if anything I missed here, if you have any questions about. Maybe I'll make a video or respond back to you. Thanks.